And so we're moving on to the next article in this WordPress post editing series. I'm showing this is WordPress editing tutorial for beginners, WordPress blog post tutorial, or WordPress blog post editor tutorial. I'm showing how to add a blog post in WordPress or how to post article on WordPress. I'm copying it from Grammarly, you can see, or from Word file, and I just plug it into new post. Selected new post in my WordPress dashboard. I'm showing you specifically process of editing. All right. So this is how to edit content on the WordPress website, or how to edit text in WordPress, rather, how to edit blog text. All right. So we are looking at how to edit a blog post in WordPress. That's what I do. I'm increasing fonts, I'm making last moment changes before I publish it. I do my headlines or headings and make it generally more readable before I hit that publish button on WordPress. So you can see how to edit blog post in WordPress here in this series of videos. For this article, I also broke video into parts to make them smaller, more digestible. This is part 1. I'm gonna publish it in video part 2 of this series. As you can see, my blog posts here are not perfect, but specifically I'm not sure if I'll get sufficient traffic for these particular blog posts. That's why I'm not going crazy in making them very pretty just yet. If I see traffic coming in, I'll make them more pretty, except if I see traffic coming in, I'm probably not going to edit them too heavy in terms of wording, because I may, accidentally delete some phrase or word which attracts people or which attracts traffic. So right now I'm just preparing it for publishing. All right, the default size is too small, 16. WordPress default size 16. It's too small. I'll make some changes in text, actually, last moment changes in text. All right, to make it more, to make content more understandable and to convey my message to the reader, hopefully. All right, hopefully it will be useful. I'm highlighting in bold some important parts of the text, and otherwise I'm making text larger, so people viewers or readers or visitors who read my article on smartphone can read it more easier, because font size is a little bit larger, right? Because their screen sizes are smaller. That's the thing about WordPress. You can do all that if you anticipate what your visitors can do. So I'm editing this blog post in WordPress, and you can see I'm doing some bolding, I'm increasing sizes, I'm creating headings or subheadings in WordPress. This is regular WordPress classic editor. This is not Gutenberg, not Elementor. This is really, if you're really in a hurry, if you really need to do it really fast to post article, I like to use classic editor for that. All right, and this is the case here. All right, do I need concentration? I make heading out of it because it was intended to be heading for this article. I like WordPress because it makes things intuitive and easy. That's why I use WordPress for all my sites, all my blogs. I have several of them, and WordPress is a major CMS, content management system, and it's the biggest in the world. That's why I use it, because it's very convenient. All right, this section is kind of large, and WordPress allows to make really serious, even WordPress classic editor allows to make some serious changes and allows to edit blog posts in WordPress very easily. All right, this is what we do. Increase size, make size, font size larger, All right, with the most popular concentration. No, this is not what I want. Sometimes I make mistakes and I have to redo things, but it's okay. Finance. Yeah, this article is about MBA. These are not headings, so I'm not gonna. I'm just broken down. This was large section. I broke it down to smaller parts, but these are not headings relevant to my SEO. That's why I'm not making them headings. All right, because they're not really relevant to my SEO for this particular article. Okay. Yeah, I'm just explaining. It's a list essentially of things, but it makes it more readable. The article more readable when you break it down into smaller, more digestible parts. And I think Google likes it when you break down your article into smaller, more digestible parts. Google likes it for their SEO purposes. I think so. That's what I have noticed. Google doesn't like very large sections of text without any, interruption or breaks. This is half joke, of course. Yeah, I'm just making lots of changes. You can see how easy it is to edit a blog post in WordPress. I mean, editing content in WordPress on WordPress website is really easy thing to do. And editing text is the easiest. All right, and that's what I do here. I'm only editing text here. I'm not